family of his own one day.
All right, guys, I'm just gonna be watching some videos on YouTube, etc., and doing a little commentary for a little bit. So let's do it.
Did your teenager develop depression, anxiety, or eating disorders after becoming addicted to social media platforms? A global settlement may be coming in 2025. These platforms...
Vera, thank you. The Department of Justice released what they called the remainder of the Epstein files today, 42 days after they were required by law to do so. The documents contain over 3 million files, including videos, photos, and email correspondences mentioning Elon Musk, former President Bill Clinton, Howard Lutnick, Bill Gates, and President Trump.
Some of the allegations in the new trove of documents include uncorroborated descriptions of parties at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago club involving underage girls. But there is no evidence of any wrongdoing on the part of the president. John Fenoglio with more on what's in the new document release and reaction from lawmakers. John.
Yeah, Micah, Cher, the Department of Justice was forced to release the documents as part of the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Now, the files contain hundreds of references to President Trump and other powerful men. The DOJ insists that neither the president nor the White House was involved in reviewing or redacting the files. Some of the descriptions are too graphic for this broadcast. Now, with this release,
going through
a number
the
of
Epstein
Epstein
files tonight. What do you guys
survivors
think?
say
3
their
million
abusers are being
files,
protected.
extra files released? That's a lot.
Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive
Am I a
document
Donald Trump fan?
identification and review process
that's a
to ensure
loaded question.
transparency to the American people.
Some of his policies have been
compliance with
good.
the act.
Deputy
a
Attorney
fan
General
of,
Todd Blanche announcing the release of the
men
largest
taking
and
America
last
back
batch
over.
of government files about the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Today
Yeah,
we are
being a fan
producing
is-
more than 3
I don't
million
know if I'm a
pages,
fan of anybody really.
including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
The latest files, like those before them, depict the relationships Epstein had with many rich and prominent men, including President Trump, former President Bill Clinton, British billionaire Richard Branson, Microsoft co-founder Bill
As
Gates.
far as I'm
current commerce-
concerned, all these bastards are dirty bastards. Dirty bastards. And they deserve bad things to happen to them. Because I'm a Christian man first, and the Bible says it's better to tie a millstone around the neck of a person who's going to lead an innocent child astray. Basically, people who prey on children deserve bad things to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It seems like people on both sides of the political spectrum are caught up in the web of
Secretary Howard Lutnick, billionaire Elon Musk, and there are many others. Emails from 2012 and 2013 show Elon Musk and Epstein making plans for Musk to possibly visit Epstein's notorious...
You know what I'm a fan of? I'm a fan of the American spirit and what started this country. Men who are willing to fight and die for what was right and for true freedom. Yeah, man, the world is a crazy, crazy, crazy stage. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of bad things out there, especially to kids. Seems like our whole world has been turned into an anti-safe place for families. I don't know. And then the whole information coming out about the largest cause of death last year being abortion just seems like we're living in like the devil's playground, you know? I don't know. That's kind of my take from everything, more or less.
compound in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where most of his abuses took place. Musk writes,
Why was the government shut down? To be honest with you, I'm not educated enough on that subject to know why the government was shut down this time. It seems like they're always fighting, Democrats and Republicans, about something. and threatening each other and trying to blackmail each other in one way or another. That's kind of like that's exactly like what politics is. It's Democrats and Republicans holding each other hostage with us in the middle. It's kind of like a effed up episode of Family Court, and we're all the kids. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good analogy.
What day or night will be the wildest party on your island? Musk has denied ever going to the island and any wrongdoing. In another email from December 2012, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick appears to be trying to coordinate a date to meet Epstein on his island, writing, "Where are you located? What is the exact location for my captain? Does Sunday evening for dinner sound good?" A spokesperson for Lutnick says the secretary has never been accused of wrongdoing and has only had limited interactions with Epstein in the presence of his wife. The release also includes a summary of reports and complaints sent to the FBI that include unverified.
You know what else I saw on TikTok the other day? I saw that John Benet Ramsey apparently was one of his victims, and that's a picture that he has, allegedly a picture that Epstein has up on his wall. He has her on his shoulders, in that he was heavily involved in like children's pageantry and pageants and stuff like that. Saw this on TikTok. I don't know how true it is, but I mean, it's believable to me. Obviously, I think beauty pageants for little kids is gross, and it's just all the more reason God, Jesus. But yeah, that's some crazy information I heard the other day, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is true.
Sexually explicit allegations about Epstein, Trump, Clinton, and others. Both Trump and Clinton have denied any wrongdoing.
I think the shutdown was avoided, though, if you're asking about that,
redactions were made
Darius.
to protect victims' identities, although some victims' names are listed, and to protect ongoing investigations and shield material concerning child sexual abuse.
I mean, yes, I can assure that we complied with the statute, we complied with the act, and there is no, we did not protect President Trump, we didn't protect or not protect anybody.
Democratic lawmakers aren't buying it.
They say they collected 6 million pages, but they're only releasing 3. What happened to the other 3 million? Has every document that mentions the word Trump been released? Yes or no?
And I appreciate everybody's wanting to get all the files out and releasing them, even if Trump is implicated in them. I appreciate that, and I have no problem with that at all. But I wish that people on the left didn't act like he was the only person in the files, because the story is much bigger than just Donald Trump and Epstein himself. Like, the power infrastructure and networks that this all creeps into, like, this guy had his fingers in everything, like everything, and he was